Well, as you can see, I'm still at the pig town. I decided I was ready to go and started to cruise back over to the previous islands. And it turns out the pigs don't stick around for super long without the food, so they decided they wanted to come home. And so I got out a little bit, gathered a couple things, and came back. But food is not looking good for me. I have a couple things to eat here. These berries haven't grown in. And yeah, it's just not looking all that great for me. So I think I really do need to go back. And I did just recently get some things again on the other side. Oh, those are already cooked. Derp. But yeah, I may need to backtrack it a bit and try and get a bunch more food. I probably should have just kept going this when the pigs turned back, but I just thought I would come back anyway. So. Yeah, what can you do? I now have no pigs, no meat to give them to kind of make them stick around a bit. So I guess that's going to be the plan, is to go put down traps, or come to think of it, interesting. I could just jump across to the next island. Let's see, what would that be? Island, we are on island 4. So I could go over to the 5th island because I don't recall. They may actually have rabbits and things like that. Interesting. I think I'll do that instead. It's quicker to go one island over than it is to hop, skip, and jump my way back 3 back to the original. And then even then you have to go over to the left side of it. It's pretty wide. So yeah, I think that's a better plan. In fact, the sun is about to come up, so I'll eat a little bit more, reorganize some things, and I think we'll head out. Let's see here. Sun is up. Okay, let's see. I guess that's pretty much that. So now the eating part of that plan. Sure, a couple carrots. Okay, I don't want to waste a whole lot of my day, so let's get to jamming. Hopefully don't run into any dogs on the way. I know there's tall birds on the other side, and I think it's on that next island. There's a lot of stone and everything right off the bat. No, keep going. But what I don't recall is the land type and whether there is meat to be had. I think there's eggs, though. I have yet to pick up an egg. I believe it really pisses off the tall birds, but I think we'll probably do it anyway. I don't recall if the bridge is up here. I hope it is. Looks like it may not be, though. Oh boy, I'm wasting my time. Okay, let's go back. Must be down here. Let's see. Just shortcut this straight this way. Look at all these juicy trees I'm passing up. I had a whole bunch of wood, but it goes pretty quick. That was one of the fun things about having the pigs, was I went to chop some wood and they said tree chop or something along those lines, and they went to work. They took down a couple trees. That was nice. Very nice. Okay, this isn't good either. I didn't think it was down here. Boy, am I going to have to abort? Spend all my time looking for the land bridge. I should just go look through the previous video and just screenshot out the map. Cheater style. Nah, we'll just keep going here. So, pretty much over a little bit and straight up. I don't have to skirt the water. I've already checked it. Somewhere in this direction, I hope. Let's see. Yeah, right up here. They should have Bigfoot in this game. Ooh, hello. I got a shovel, so I might as well hit this up while I'm here. There we go. Got a lawn gnome. A gnome. Nice. Where is this land bridge? There it is. Okay, well I thought that the one I'm thinking of, the land bridge came in from the west. This one's going to come in from the south, so maybe it's the one after it? Of course, I only had 6 islands. This is going to be 5, so I don't know. because the other one came in from the south too, I thought. Yep, I passed the seed back there. I know some of you had said, hey, pick up the seed, it's free food. But there's no turning the Weem around when he's going full speed here. So let's see, this is the place I was thinking of. Maybe I had the map turned, you know, something like this, or... Yeah, because I thought it was like that angle. Okay, lots of stone, but food is priority, and this biome is not one to house rabbits, I'm pretty sure. It's not going to be helpful. I'm going to have to camp out here. Ooh. Okay, so oh, is there grass out here? Oh no, you guys, this could be really bad. Oh, there's a mess of spiders, though. Oh boy, this is not a good sign. Because I need a fire. Short on... Oh, stone is actually going to be easy for me to get. So we'll do that. And hopefully the tall bird will leave me alone. I'm just here for the stone, dude. Need to make a fire. I've got 4 things of food, so I should be good at least for another day or so. Leave me alone. Don't look at me that way. You know, it's funny, I thought it was a tongue sticking down, but it looks like it's actually got an open beak. Okay, I think the land bridge is over here that goes to the next island. So maybe we'll run out to that one. Yeah, we still have some daylight. Let's do it. Let's jam. Okay. So we have graves. That's no good. Well, I mean, it's good, right, for research stuff, but I was hoping for rabbit holes. Oh, this is not a good sign. Now, this is the right kind of biome. So maybe... Let's see, I'm on the low end of this here. South end. Oh, sun's going down. Well, it looks like I'm going to be able to... Ooh, rabbits. But if they don't have holes, you got to do a lot of cornering them against the shore. But, yeah, so I may throw down camp in the midst of a bunch of stone, so at least I can mine that in the night. But I really need to get some morsels. Rabbit morsels. Maybe in the morning I'll circle around the island and see what they have in the way of rabbit holes I could trap. Okay. Let's find a bunch of stone. 3. Got some more here. Yeah, we'll just throw a campfire here. In fact, the pits are actually kind of nice, come to think of it. I guess you could use them not necessarily as waypoints, but I don't know. I suppose so. Not that you can teleport to them, but kind of like a point of interest or a point of reference on each island. If you had a fire pit going, I suppose in a long enough game, if you could have a fire pit and a chest and a couple other things, make it really easy to move between the two and stay for prolonged periods of time. It's not a bad idea, but it seems like something that you'd only really get to in a game where you're playing, you know, 60 days or whatever. So, let's see. I don't have a pick. It'd be funny if I couldn't even make a pick. It'd be a boring night. Alright, let's get to it. So you can see the rabbits are sleeping. So that's one of the interesting things, I suppose, is that when they don't have rabbit holes, they're just asleep on the ground at night. So that makes things a little easier. We're going to smack this one. Chop. I got 2 meat out of that guy. Nice. Grab some grass. Alright, well, let's kind of keep on chugging here while I've got some good light and figure out what I'm going to do in the morning. Okay, the sun has come up. We're now going to explore this island because it's not that big. And I did explore it before in the last episode, but just kind of briefly ran through it. So I just want to give it a quick run through, and then since it's only one island back to get to the previous camp, I will basically spend a good chunk, I think, over here in exploring and kind of gathering. I'm hesitant to grab any eggs from the tall birds, just because I don't want to be chased. I mean, that's something I generally would do. You know me. That's me. That's typical Weem screwing with crap. But again, I do want to try and survive as long as I can in this, my 10th life. Of course, starving doesn't help anything. But yeah. So I'm trying to be cautious, you guys. I really am. I really am trying. So trying to keep the stupidity at bay. And I think that grabbing rocks is just not, or grabbing eggs rather, that's just not a good idea at this point. Really need to do something about the bees too. I know you can get a bee hat. There's probably other things too. I think the update had something about a bee bomb or something like that. So anyway, it's kind of, I got to get into that too at some point, figure out what that's all about and the best ways to... Oh, don't come after me. Whoa, freaked me out. Thought he was coming for me. Okay, so let's head straight down towards my camp. This isn't looking good as far as resources go. It definitely has stuff here. Obviously, tons of stone. So, hey, if I need stone, I know exactly where to go. But as far as other stuff, it's not so great. Obviously, trees are good too. What it really comes down to is I'm wishing there were rabbit holes, because I've got the traps. It's like such a great way to get food. I really do think I'm just going to need to backtrack it back to the beginning island and really just kind of drain that of its resources, kind of build myself up to a point where I don't have anything to worry about for maybe weeks. I just have got so much food. So, let's spin the camera here a bit. Okay. I guess that's the other part of this too, especially, you know, thinking about picking these things up now. I really need to make the science machine and start throwing a lot of this stuff in. That'll help a lot. So anyway, maybe that's what I'll do. I think I'll head back to the pig camp and kind of work on that. I think... What do I need? I just need wood, so that's not going to be a problem once we're there. Yes, let's do just that. Well, what do you know? I'm in need of food, and I come back to the pig farm, and guess what? There's some berries here waiting for me, so that's kind of excellent. Now, it's not a lot, but it definitely will help, especially since during my jaunt back here, I decided, you know what? I am going to go back to the beginning, back to the primary island numero uno. We are going to get things done. I have 4 traps that are in the chest here, and I'll probably make some more because there's an area there with lots of rabbit holes. So I'm just going to throw those around and spend a couple days just gathering resources and clearing traps. So I think that the next time you see me, that's going to be what's going on. That's going to be what's in the works. So I will see you back over in the old school homestead. You know, before I do anything, I'm a little worried because the little icon up here became a full moon, and I recall something about the pigs in a full moon, so I'm a little concerned right now. It could have been, I could be remembering wrong, but I recall seeing something about were-pigs, and I don't know if it's like if you feed them monster meat or if it was like the full moon. And it may have even been a theory about the dogs, that they come out in a full moon, but I'm a little scared right now, so I want some company. So you guys watch my back, okay? I'm just a little worried. In the meantime, I'm gonna cook some food up, kind of get prepared for my run back to the main island. Kind of makes me wish I had a teleporter, some way to teleport over to the main island, back and forth, but it's not very fitting with this game, I suppose. But I don't know. I dig that kind of stuff, and obviously, for those of you who know, I am the game designer and creator of Epic Inventor, the video game. We developed that last year. We actually just put out the full release earlier this year, and anyway, I just throw that out there because we added teleporters to the game, and that was super handy. Really enjoyed having those, and really wishing I had that right about now. But what can you do except try and eat food and not die? I may end up just throwing down, all my food as I head out tomorrow. It's kind of weird. I know that with my life being so low, I tend to eat just enough to get me maybe halfway or whatever. It's almost as though I ration it, which I think is kind of pointless because it doesn't. You could either do it frequently and always be low, or you could do it, a bunch to fill it up and not have to do it as often. And I guess I tend to take the one that requires constant clicking for whatever reason. But that's how I do it. And what can you do? Alrighty, so thanks for hanging with me during the night. The full moon is gone. The pigs seem to be chill. Excellent. That works out well for me. I was a little worried there, but yeah, like I said, thanks for sticking with me, and let's pick this back on the main island. I'm going to cruise almost non-stop till I get settled in.